Okay, so where we left off last time, we were gonna be going into a dark age. I hope I can still get a golden age, hopefully. We can do some city-states and stuff. We can do a couple of things. Getting a quadrime as well. Hopefully a golden age is possible, but we will see. So yeah. So let's try and get a horse here for some era score, and also
one man we can know
to potentially deal with some units that are coming. I probably want to try and get the Colosseum here, so I'm not going to chop here. And instead I'm going to do some other things. Here we can get the quadrime, giving us a couple of envoys, especially with Nan Mandal and stuff. Fairly nice. Then we also can choose Fez with some additional era scores. So now we got our normal age secured, so we still need like a bunch of points for a golden age. So this horse will be one. Then maybe we can try and get a knight as well. That's maybe possible. Maybe I can settle a desert city over here. That's also era score. So let's also try and do that. We're also definitely going to get a merchant and maybe some other great people. Newton is also still up, of course, which is also something we definitely need to get at some point. This city now, let's get the Hansa and stuff. Maritime industries for now, and plug in maybe something like conscription for the additional gold. Sounds pretty okay. The next turn we should get a horse unit, which is one era score. My units are dying. Yeah, so we got one era score from this horse. We need a bunch more. We can get a knight upgrade as well there. Let's chop for some food so we can get 10 population. 10 population is also some era score. And we also want to get started on the Colosseum. Meanwhile, we can probably get like the workshop or something. Also get these plantations online right now. So here I think because the silver I think is gonna give me more value. And here we're gonna settle the rest for a different continent settle. Here we can chop down population next turn. Very nice. It will be very hard to get a golden age, but I hope we can do it. Monarchy will also be some points. Book from this guy. Okay, lol. So we got 4 turns. We can settle right there. Monarchy next turn. This is 1 era score. This should be like 2 era score. And Monarchy is also probably 2 or maybe even 3 era score. Then we're going to be like still a couple points off, of course. But we can also chop for 10 population here. Which is another 1 era score. Let's get started on the entertainment complex, I guess. We could get the theater square here, but then we have no spot for Ruhr Valley anymore, which is very bad. So I don't think that's what we're going to do. We need a spot for the Ruhr Valley. Let's get the entertainment complex, but we'll finish the workshop first, of course. Here we can upgrade in 2 turns as well. For iron units. Maybe we can do some levies as well. I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe try and get one more envoy. Maybe that will be the difference. And maybe we find the city-state that we can choose or something. Like Cardiff, for example. Is perfect, actually. We can probably choose Cardiff if we get one more envoy. We also got Monarchy, which is some era score. So for our cards, we probably want to be doing for the additional amenity for some units that we're going to station in our cities. And then maybe we can also go chivalry for now to get some more. So Monarchy was 3 era score, so we need 9 era score in 3 turns. Settling right here is a bit of era score as well. And settling this dead it should normally also be era score. Yeah. Need 5 era scores. Maybe it's actually possible to get golden age here. We've got 3 turns, so military training will be in time. Let's ask for open borders with Big Japan. Okay, so in 2 turns I'm gonna improve the turtle. And that is for a very important reason. Cardiff has the quest to trigger Eureka for Celestial Navigation, which is super easy. That's just to improve 2 resources. We already have one, so we can easily get the second one here. Then if we have the proper Carton, we can get 2 envoys, and then with the envoy from military training, we can actually Suse it, which is another 2 era score. And then we might need to look into levies. We can also always upgrade this guy into a sword, like a knight, which is also a little bit of era score. So I think we might actually have a chance here to get a golden age. It's gonna be like tight, but I think we can manage. That's also the reason why I'm saving my gold, by the way, for potential levies. I think I'm still gonna settle, so sorry Sifia, and sorry Ottomans.
Betwixt the stirrup.
Okay, so we got knights, perfect. Oh, we also got a great person, that's another bit of era score. Amazing. So we can start building the Colosseum now. Here we can upgrade to knight. This is very expensive actually, but it might have to be done. We can maybe get an alliance with someone with like Ottoman maybe. We can maybe do research alliance. Perfect. Maybe with like Saladin we can do military alliance. Tokugawa we can do economic. Sure. And then with Inca, we can, he doesn't have alliances yet. So next turn, we are gonna do some big changes in our government. Sifia denounced me. Is she at war maybe with someone?
It's natural to...
Well, Sifia can do whatever she wants, I don't care. Let's go for guilds now for the plus 100% production from industrial zones. Very important, of course, for charismatic leader. This is to, like I said, make a... For the booster, so Cardiff, if we make a fishing boat, we get 2 envoys in Cardiff, and then we can Suse it, which gives us era score. Then we need 2 era scores. Cardiff, I'm looking for the 2 cheapest city-states that we can levy. Probably gonna be Fez that we're gonna levy, which is perfect because it's actually also getting killed, and I don't want that. And we can levy... So now we got our golden age secured. Perfect. It cost us a lot of things, but it's always worth it to get your golden age. Poland as well. Okay, I didn't need to do 1 levy, but that's fine. But yeah, that's my bad. I should have scored before I did the levies. So let's head into the next era.
Every man should...
So what you can do with city-states, if you want to try and save them, is position your units in front of the guy that is attacking the city-state, and this way the units are kind of like blocking the tiles, and the city-state literally can't die. Like the swordsman can never get into the city if I cycle my units around. So that's perfect. Promote our governor title. Let's go for grants, I guess, on Pengala for the extra great people points. So we are in a golden age. I think we're gonna take Pembroke and Voice. It's just the best one, I think. This is a nice boost to our culture, about, yeah, 18 culture, not the worst by far. We're growing into this style, perfect. Okay, so in this city now as well, let's get to work on the Hansa and the commercial hub. We'll obviously finish the monument and then go Hansa into commercial hub in that way. Okay, so we also got our guilds card, so now we should have, yeah, plus 30 production from craftsmanship. I think science is more useful right now. Gold is more useful right now, but we definitely still need to ramp our science. Okay, let's go for the arena and then into the Colosseum. It's also, we've got a second turtle over here. Maybe there is some more duplicate resources that we can ask from the AI. Doesn't look like it. It seems like we have pretty much all of them. That's unfortunate. We can chop the arena probably next turn. We also need to get another builder in the city, which we'll probably do in the Liang city, I guess. We also got a city state to flip towards us. Okay, we got the... This is actually very nice. We can go A campus on the first one, and then I guess B production I saw on the second one. But like A campus is very important, because this will allow us to get us... oh, amazing. This will allow us to get us our libraries up a lot quicker. So here we can place the industrial zone. Very nice that we got a free city actually, it's quite amazing. Here, let's improve this tile so the city has a good tile to work, amazing. So here let's chop the arena and then go for the Colosseum. Will be 7 turns, that's fine. I think I'm gonna do some farms over here, but we'll see. Let's try and clear this bar camp as well. So here, Inca has given up on the city-state, I think, or something happened, I don't know. Let's cycle our units around. Perfect. Here I'm gonna try and clear this bar camp for some era score, of course. Never mind, Inca is back. It's okay. In the exit, I think we're gonna get some quick builders to go and improve some farms in this area, because this city-state definitely needs some food and some improved tiles. Growing in 318 turns is not a fight, basically. We got the Hansa, we got the commercial hub. Let's, I guess, get to work on this. Let's also place the campus maybe somewhere. I guess here is fine. Actually, let's get a builder in the city as well. Here we'll also go for a commercial hub into Hansa probably. First, of course, at the monument. Monument really important always, because it has good value. We're gonna boost buttress in a couple turns, so I'm gonna switch off actually, because Colosseum will just boost it for us. This city we can now also place the campus, +4, amazing. Okay, so this guy is trying to cycle his units around, which is actually, this is really bad, but there is nothing we can do about that. I'm gonna move my guy here. Defense is just gonna have to defend one tile, I guess. We also definitely need to start projecting for Newton actually, because I don't want TI to get it, so it's gonna be very important. But my cities are a bit busy right now. I guess this one can also project. Oh, there is a wonder down here as well, but we probably can't meet it. It's unfortunate, but there is one down here. This is the I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the volcano, the Tanra volcano. I think I'm gonna plug in Wisselbanken. So my trade routes to these city-states are a bit better. As you can see, +2 food, +2 production to Kumasi right now. So we'll probably mainly be trading to Kumasi, I think. It's gonna be important.
There are very...
As is 1 HP, but as I said, there is he can't kill it. Because my units are standing around it. Okay, let's now also appoint Amani and put her in an important city-state that I definitely want to get control over, like Hattusa, for example. Is a good one. Okay, and here we're doing campus, we need to do campus research grants basically everywhere right now. This is just the way it is. Because Newton is very important, to be honest. We need the science in the late game. We also got another envoy. I think I'm gonna send this to Zanzibar. I think it's also definitely time that we head it into the direction of education. So after ironworking, we're definitely gonna go for education.
Everything has its... Being a mercenary.
Cardiff is getting killed, unlucky. Okay, so we got let's go for exploration, because this is definitely our government for the next while. We also got this great engineer. After this one we will get, okay, we have really bad engineers, to be honest. The first engineers are really trash. To one envoy into Hattusa as well. Caravels, maybe we can actually upgrade some caravels in Japan land, although it's gonna be a while before we get caravels. Scientists are still looking quite rough. We need to do a lot of projecting to get this one. Libraries that only take 1 turn to complete are very nice. That's definitely one of my favorite things about the Congress. Kumasi is actually like insanely pogged. Like, look at how much culture I'm getting from trading to Kumasi. 979. Let's not go for a tier score actually. Let's do still campus research grants. Colosseum next turn will also be huge help, because then we can go for the library as well in here. I think for the scientist, I actually think I'm gonna switch off of education. Colosseum will also finish buttress next turn, so I think I'm gonna put a couple turns into machinery, or actually I'll put a couple turns into military tactics, because that's one that is very hard to boost. Like, you'll probably never boost that. Exploration we're just gonna hard tech. I don't think it's worth waiting.
While the
Colosseum is very nice, of course, which will give us a huge boost of amenities across our empire. This is only like a 5-city Colosseum, I think. Yeah, but it's still pretty respectable, and we could potentially get one more city up here or so. So one more here, but like still a Colosseum. It also give us some more envoys with city-states. Boosted buttresses for us. Let's go for cartography. I still got killed, unlucky.
We shall not.
Let's go Merchant Republic. This is of course a way better government for us because it has one less military slot, so that's pretty nice. And here I guess we can plug in some science cards or something. Science and culture, pretty okay. Our culture is looking really nice. So here we got the library. Let's go for the foreign... No, let's go for the intelligence agency. We also have 900 gold. Wow, we can actually buy maybe a couple builders or something to improve our land. Maybe also get a trader from the capital, Kumasi. Culture trader out to Kumasi, okay. Kumasi is very OP. Campus research grants here as well. Let's hold on our envoys because I don't see anything that is really important right now to get suzerain off. So let's hold on our envoys for a bit. This research grants, do we need a couple more probably? So like finish 3 more, that should be fine. Let's go for the enlightenment for the liberalism card because I think some of my cities are at plus like 4 and stuff. Yeah, exactly. We just need to get some more of those guys. Maybe some luck steel ran out. Yeah, with Ottoman, for example, I can trade amber for coffee, and with Tokugawa, wine and honey for dice and coffee. So very nice. It'll definitely give us a boost to our amenities and our empire. Yeah, plus 5 everywhere now. Amazing. I could run inventions over here. Inventions would be pretty okay actually to run because I definitely probably have kind of a lot of workshops. So if you want to look how many of a certain building you have, you type the name of the building and then type your civilization afterwards to highlight. So we have 5 workshops right now. So inventions would be like 15 points per turn, almost double of what we have. We really have room to plug it in. So maybe later on when we get some wonders. We should get Newton like almost next turn. Also get these turtles online so the city can actually grow. So normally we should get... Okay, we almost got Newton. We can get him like next turn. Perfect. We have really shitty engineers. Okay, the next one is pretty good. This one, like, I don't even care what happens. Let's go steal gold from the AI. I don't see many city-states with commercial hubs, except for the one of Geelong, so I guess we go to Geelong. Also get this nice farm triangle over here so the capital actually can grow in a reasonable amount of time. Let's go for the archaeological museum in the Pengala city. Let's also like appoint another governor, like Victor for example. Libraries are coming online as well. We should be able to buy Newton this
Not all,
turn.
whatever is.
Exactly.
It is the
This will
mark.
also give me education, so we got both education and cartography on this turn. Let's beeline for industrialization as well. So where can I use Newton? Is any of my cities getting up a campus? Like, I guess this one is only half built, its library. So we'll use Newton on that one then. The capital and every city basically is gonna want to work is gonna want to get the university this era. Go for universities all around. The city will need a builder, so we'll get a builder very soon. So let's use Newton over here. Also, let's buy the builder over here. The city just needs some help. We can improve a lot of luxus for some culture.
Having seen a non-map.
Plug in liberalism over trade confederation because this will give me a nice boost to my yields, I hope. Ah, it's okay. Give us a bit more yields. We also got this guy, perfect. We can use him and then trade with another city-state like Nanmandal, for example, to even wrap our culture more. Let's also get open borders with Poland, for example, so we can move to her territory. Let's use Newton over here for another +2 science on all our universities, which we are obviously finishing a lot more of, so our science should really ramp in the upcoming, like next turn, for example. After this Congress goes away. 180 science right now, amazing. So in some of these other cities, I think I'm gonna work the campus, still trading with Kumasi and then Mandal. But like, look at our trade, like Kumasi is so good. 11 culture, 9, 9, 7, 11, 9, 9. Kumasi is just carrying my culture over here. Like, this is 100 culture almost. Like, it's so insane. We need to build a lumber mill to get industrialization, so let's do that somewhere. I guess we can do that here. Keep getting some builders out. Or we can maybe get like a lumber mill over there as well. Doesn't really matter where we get it. We should also definitely go for the kill one now that I think about it. So let's maybe go for that instead first. We need 3 archers. Maybe we can one-turn archers in some of these cities real quick. 3 archers, so this should be the boost for art machinery, which will also like complete it. Okay, wow, it's like 2 science off.
A common mistake.
Go nationalism. We can also use these archers as garrison units, so it's actually very, like, it's actually decent. They give us some amenities and just in general value. Oh, public works got better, amazing, perfect. I think we're gonna do gain sources and then go siphon funds. Korea over here. Yeah, Korea is making the most scientist points, so it's definitely gonna be Korea over there. All the other scientists are gone, which is unfortunate. But I think getting Newton right there was the perfect call. I would have loved the other one as well.
I'd imagine though.
The amenity one. Okay, so we boosted mass production. Korea, hello Korea, it's an honor. Do you have any luxus? No, you do not have any luxus for me to trade. Unlucky. Oh, and then another city state as well. Perfect. Turns off of industrialization.
What can...
In our capital, let's actually get a spy real quick. Oh no, we should actually get Kilwa in the capital. But is Kilwa already built? I don't see it, but I have it unlocked and it's not available. So I guess somebody did build Kilwa already. That's very unfortunate. No Kilwa, I guess. We also found Mexico. I will probably, when I get the chance, plug in the double envoy card and send them as a... Send them an envoy as well. I'm really amazed that the Kilwa is already gone. Like, that's super fast. Maybe we can build a navy and try and get Kilwa from somebody that built it. Like Arabia, for example. Is Arabia the one? Maybe. Or maybe it was Poland. Let's wait on our engineers till we have a better one. We almost have 300 culture per turn from just Kumasi alone. It's gonna be really nice for the late game. Kilwa, like it's trying to find it to go and kill the city, so I get the kill instead. We also need to get a harbor somewhere. Maybe in the capital we can get a harbor. We chop the wheat, for example, we can get a harbor in the capital, get the mausoleum as well. Let's beeline towards democracy actually, so let's go... Yeah, that sounds perfect. Let's also get some spies up. Rapa Nui. Hello, hello. So let's actually plug in the double envoy card for a second. I think I'm not really building any builders right now, so I'm gonna put Trade Confederation in as well. Double envoy card. And send to Rapa Nui, I guess, for now. Brussels.
It's not.
And the Dutch. Probably maybe Kilwa over here. The Dutch is also over here. Does the Netherlands have any duplicate luxuries that I could have? Olives, for example, is amazing. Any more? Poland has stitches and gypsum. Truffle and ivory. Boom. Okay, now we're up to +8 and 7 amenities in all of my cities. Very nice. So where is the kill one?
If you see it.
I want to find it. Maybe we can do some open borders. For example, just get a culture alliance. Sure. Let's go spy on Inca as well. We got industrialization in 3 torrents, which is going to be a big bump in our production. Okay, so my spy got sources here, so we can now steal 200 on cash. So that's very nice, very good. We have so much cash actually, it's insane. We can, I guess, just start buying stuff with cash, like builders and so on. Universities are also still very important. The Dutch also doesn't have Kilwa. Where is Kilwa? This game has become the search for Kilwa. Could be over here. Poland has declared war on the Netherlands. Interesting. Okay, so in this city we can now place our... Oh, we need harbors, of course. Okay, we'll get harbors after industrialization. Poland is at war with us. Maybe I can sneak in some pillages on their campus. That would be awesome. Okay, so the Congress went away, but we got most of our campuses up, so that's perfect. The next Congress is duplicate amenities. I'm gonna vote for Citrus, B Citrus, and then A Great Scientist. Great Engineer actually is better for me. I'm gonna do like this kind of a split.
I think opera.
A Great Scientist, no amenities on Citrus, okay. Oh, we got more envoys, perfect. So we can, I'm hoping to find more blue CSs. There are very low amount of science city states, at least. I can find them. Only these 2 basically. We still have the double envoy card in, so I'm gonna put one vote into Mexico. And swap the card out for something more relevant, like Merchant Confederation, for example. Do we need all the amenities? Not really, actually. We can plug out liberalism and go for something more robust, like natural philosophy. Oh yeah, we can probably pillage the campus now here and get our tech
A physician without...
for free. Also go for celestial navigation and spy more on let's spy more on Scythia. Here I think I'm gonna shift enter for the harbor. We can get our harbor here, then we get the mausoleum right after. That's all gonna be very nice. Oh, here we can do another pillage. Amazing. We're also getting our factories online. I will promote Magnus probably very soonish. I'm getting printing as well, and then I'm probably gonna be like chemistry. Let's get Mexico. Okay, so we can now start working on the mausoleum. We can probably with this guy almost completed. Okay, so we can get the mausoleum next turn. And then I think it's also probably about time we got the Forbidden City as well. And then we also need Ruhr Valley. Actually, we need a lot of wonders in this city. I'm going to prioritize the factory, however. Maybe we can pillage the campus one last time.
A vast... If you're the...
Oh, we got the mausoleum. Amazing. So now all our engineers have 1 additional charge. I just spent some engineers on it. They're standing here doing nothing anyway. Sure, we can do a research alliance. I think what I'm gonna do is get to work on the Forbidden City as well. Yeah, it's also in every single city we're probably gonna go for the coal power plant because we have so much adjacency. Okay, so we got the Forbidden City almost completed. Next time we will complete it by the use of some great engineers. They're still trying to get us our markets up. Actually, maybe I buy the market here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the market here. Get to work on the workshop as well. In 4 turns, maybe we can actually boost this. If I believe this will make... Retainers will be obsolete soon anyway. We need some amenities. Maybe some lux deals ran out, I guess. Because we're at war with some civs, maybe. Sim we don't no longer have. Citrus is irrelevant. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna do my next government change. Maybe let's plug in Evil Tradition for one turn. The Forbidden City, so we get another policy card. So I'm gonna swap in Liberalism, then I'm gonna swap out of probably when it gets irrelevant. And then I'm gonna combine these archers to get some corps so we can boost mobilization. Which we'll get in a couple turns. I guess we need one more archer or something. Oh, maybe these galleys we can... Oh, but that doesn't count you because it needs to be corpse. Yeah, I forgot. That's the 6 implementation, I guess. Maybe we can quickly also get some catapults. Maybe we can get these galleys together anyway. That's perfect. We already got our next golden age secured as well. So here we can do gain sources. Okay, so I'm gonna switch off mobilization because I can probably easily boost it. Next turn we also need to start the Oxford, which we'll probably do in the Liang City, and then get to work on chemistry. So we got 2 catapults. 2 catapults when we get trebuchets. We will then need 2 catapults to get the boost for siege tactics. We also need to get an encampment. Multiple encampments probably. But this city is gonna go for Oxford. And this city is gonna want to get the factory and then go for Ruhr Valley. I'm not gonna combine these catapults yet because I want to get the boost for I want to get the boost, like I said. So for our dedication, let's pick reform the coinage because we are doing a lot of trading. So let's see, our GPT situation should be a lot higher. Yeah, about 250, amazing. Oh, we got a great writer again. We'll definitely use him. Build an armory. Let's go for sanitation because we definitely can't boost that.
In all works on natural.
Got that built to kill. Maybe we can actually get a bunch of units and go kill Inca. Maybe with some late game artillery and stuff. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. We also lost Susan of Johannesburg, which is a bit unfortunate, but we will get some envoys very soon. I hope. But it should be fine. Upgrade this to a trebuchet and this to a crossbowman. So let's get a spy on Mr. Inca. Oh, we already have one spy here. Perfect. But this spy is actually stealing gold, so let's not use him. Let's get our other spy towards Inca. Maybe spy in the city of... And then I guess we should get to work on getting some units up so we can take him down. That sounds fun. Our friendship runs out in about 18 turns, so in 18 turns I want to be ready with armies and everything. We also got the Wonder Scientist. Where are the natural wonders actually? And is he worth it? There's one over there, one there. Chocolate Hills would be kind of good, I guess. It's quite far though. Chocolate Hills would be good. I'm paying like a hell of a... I think I'm gonna pass him actually. Chemistry is okay. Fine losing this guy. Also in the capital, let's now start on the Ruhr Valley. Boost for chemistry. So we definitely need to get up more units if we don't want to try and kill him. I would like to get a government like a change before I build units though. So let's maybe go for some stables and then try and get better units.
No innovation.
Also got sanitation, perfect. We're gonna hard-pack mass media. 10 turns with the Ruhr Valley in the capital. All the production tiles so we can maybe get it in 9 turns instead. Sounds good. If we can get Incan's Empire to our side, that would be amazing. Let's go for metal casting actually. We can upgrade this archer probably and get the boost for metal casting. Amazing. And then we need to also get an armory, which we might need to buy. Yeah, we probably have to buy the armory to get that boost in time. So here we get another trebuchet boosting us mobilization. So we need to finish it now. So next time we have a government reset. Okay, so here I'm gonna buy the armory to boost and to go metal casting and stealing gold in those cities. These 2 trebuchets upgraded to bombards. We also maybe want to get an appropriate general. Renaissance era is perfect, I think. Yeah. So maybe we actually do some projects in here to get the general. It's gonna be expensive, but I hope when some of the AIs take this one that will get cheaper, hopefully, maybe. Sorry man, I'm not gonna even use strategics if I want to declare on you. Not good.
When they are...
Okay, so for Magnus, let's go for vertical integration. This is a really very important promotion because now instead of getting a bit of production, he should be getting production from every single factory. So yeah, 27 production from factories. All good. Most of the cities still need to get their factory online and stuff, or at least the coal power plant. We also need to be suzerain of what is it, Mexico, to have even more overlap. Because if you go to the power plants, we only have one coal power plant right now, basically, and we want to get many more. Also, maybe do some attacking on Zanzibar. Not that it matters though, because I definitely want to get suzerainty of Zanzibar at some point. Here, let's go for listening post. So we got +3 intel on the guy. We're basically going to declare as soon as our friendship runs out with Inca in 14. And in 14, I want to get cavalry probably, or maybe cuirassiers, either one. We definitely also want to get pillages out of this war, some pillage value. But now we can also swap our cards. So let's plug out retainers because it's going to be irrelevant when we get mass media. Plug in chivalry. For the rest, I think our cards are looking okay. So now that we got chivalry, after I think the zoo finishes, I'm gonna just spam some knights out of my cities. The zoo is gonna be important though, because we definitely need to get more amenities online. Did our deals run out maybe again? I think our wine and honey deal ran out. Also try and make peace with the AI. I don't know why they declared. Or they probably declared on one of my allies. We especially want to get peace with this AI so we can trade her luxus. So this should now help our amenity level again. Yeah, +5 everywhere. Amazing. Course, very nice. The zoo will also be really helpful with that.
If you don't.
So we got metal casting. So let's, for one turn, swap in the over chivalry. And then let's do a quick one turn civic. Theocracy, for example, to unlock our government next turn. But I would definitely want to upgrade these bombards here. More niter. It should be fine. Let's go towards chemistry right now. Okay, so let's get Johannesburg back on our side because that's very important. And let's also go for Mexico. Let's swap out our cards again and let's go back to chivalry. So in here, let's maybe also get the coal power plant. We're still trading as well. My main Magnus city has 150 production right now. Very good, very good. So I think we're gonna ignore this side of his empire and basically get these cities, all of them. Pyramids is also a very important reason. Like, there are actually multiple reasons I want to declare war on him. First of all, he has Kilwa right here. That's the main reason. Pyramids is super good for a science victory. That's the second reason. And he basically has very good land and also campuses and all stuff we want. And it's just a nice expand to my empire. Like, look at these campuses, +3, like, very good campuses in general. For replaceable part, we need to own 3 line infantry, so let's go with this. I need to get a kill with my knight. It might be harder. But we'll see. I can maybe get a military alliance with the Ottomans. And then, because Ottomans is at war with Inca, and then when in 11 turns, when I can declare, we can, I get the +5 as well. We can one turn knights in these cities, that's very good. Spy is, needs to evade. Which spy is it? Is this one? Okay, he got the promotion, he got the gold as well. Perfect. We need a bit more niter. Is anyone selling some niter maybe? I can probably get some niter from Arabia. I need a little over 20 niter. Maybe we can give him Diplo favors. Perfect. And then we can also upgrade this into bombards. Ruhr Valley's popping next turn, so this city should have really nice production afterwards. Yeah, so the city basically has like 170 production right now. This city can probably one turn basically every unit almost. But let's also get some knights. Here I also definitely want to upgrade this frigate because a frigate will be maybe useful to shoot some units down from this ocean. Let's also get the crossbow moving up. And actually make a crossbow army. So I get more knights. I think here we're also going to do an encampment. Our main victory condition, by the way, is still science, but I think it's worth it to kill Inca here. In all honesty. It'll be a sweet kill, basically. He has knights as well, but I think we have knight armies, you know, a bit stronger. Oxford is also popping very soon. Okay, military science. I think I can actually boost military science if I declare war in a couple turns. So now let's just head for chemistry. I mean, how many turns can we actually declare war? In 8. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just get military science then. I don't think there is any other unit I can kill with my knight. So that's unlucky. Oh, we also got the biggest culture. Like, this is the biggest engineer basically, because every single city in my empire has a workshop. So this is like 370 culture to 406. Also gives boosts. Didn't see which boost we got, but we got one boost. We also need to get military engineers, so I'm gonna buy one military engineer. And then we want to get railroads. There are so many things we need to get. There's also wonders that we need to get. Okay, so we just got Oxford and we got a couple of techs for free. We got military science for free actually. That's pretty nice. We don't have to boost it because that was a tech we couldn't boost anyway. And what else did we got? I guess we got ballistics as well. Didn't need a military engineer, but then we can use him on the war front, I guess. So that's fine. Let's go for fascism as well for the +5. I mean, now these cavalry are going to be fairly expensive, but I guess we can buy the military academy. This also gives us some era score, but we can plug in chivalry again, but which is now lightning warfare, and then I guess levy on mass. No, we can go force modernization, and then in here we go 5-year plan. Perfect. It should give us a bit nicer value on those cavalry. A bit, it should be a bit quicker now. Next turn we will definitely be upgrading them. You got the boost for combustion. You could also actually do tank push, but no. Let's go for chemistry. We need to also go the victory. Our spies are doing really nice work. I think you can now also finally upgrade this guy into a frigate. This will be useful to shoot down this encampment, for example, and shoot down units that are on the coast. This can become a field cannon army. This will also become all upgraded. We also definitely need maybe some more bombards to get 2 more bombards to make those armies as well. Generals are going to be really hard to get, I assume. Maybe we'll get them. We'll see. It's going to be hard. We need to project more, but I want some cavalry first. Promotions on our spies. So we can upgrade cuirassier armies. I think I'm gonna project for a general afterward this. Here maybe we can also do a quick project for a couple turns. Let's also bring our scout unit back so we can combine him with this cavalry and also make him an army. Here we can use our guy to get some envoys in Samarkand. We need to get 2 shipyards, so that's what these cities are doing. For the boost, we also need 3 line infantry actually, but I don't think we can actually get that because they're going to be pretty expensive. We don't have the niter for it, so just hard tag that. That's fine. We got a military engineer, but we need to wait till railroads to actually use him. Fascism in 2 turns will also massively help our war, but then we will go for suffrage right after, I think. Do we even want to get fascism? Maybe going for fascism was a mistake, but maybe we can go for fascism and then immediately into suffrage. So these cities could potentially get a sewer, I guess, to boost suffrage. And this one as well. So our alliance would end any second, like 5 turns, 4 turns, yep. Exactly. And then we're gonna like kill him basically. The pyramids, like also the Pichu. Maybe we'll even continue into Japan and stuff. Like I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do some military operations. We have a lot of gold per turn though, so that's pretty nice.
Only the mob.
We got more envoy merchants as well. So let's take back Hong Kong because we're actually running some projects. Like mainly these encampment projects, which I want to speed up. Let's also get a quick sewer. So here we got cavalry. Cavalry will basically be to pillage. I wanted to pillage with them. I wonder if Terracotta Army has been built. I guess it has been built, yeah. Again, I always forget here. Yeah, should definitely be built. Unfortunate. Also, we got fascism, huge. Which means we can plug in really nice military cards. I'm gonna plug in total I'm gonna plug in the movement core for now, but I definitely want to go for Total War soon. Maybe actually over, and then let's go with these cards. Missile banking is pretty nice though, but I think we can live without it. Okay, we also need the sewer. We need a couple sewers to boost democracy, which will be our next government. Here we will go, of course, for the Royal Society right now, to get maybe Fascist Legacy. So this frigate will basically be used to do stuff like this, like shoot on this catapult, these walls, and stuff. But I think in 2 turns we can declare. 3 turns, okay. 3 turns we can declare. Then we can probably also get our general. This will be industrial and modern era. Next time we get research labs, so all these cities will switch to research lab production. My capital, by the way, has reached like an insane number of production. 200 without any kill or something is pretty insane. Chemistry, we will probably be going for team power into flight, into rocketry to try and actually start winning the game. I hope it will still be sub 200, but like it could very well be more than that. That's fine. So maybe next turn we can buy our guy with faith, potentially. We'll see. Maybe we'll have to do more projects still. Then that's fine.
Chemistry is the...
Yeah, I think we gotta do a lot more projects, in fact. So let's get to work on those. 2 more should be fine. Let's buy a builder maybe to chop out projects. Other cities are definitely going to do research labs right now. Chrissy is also boosted, so next turn we can swap into that. Actually, I'm going to wait a couple turns till we get the Royal Society online, which we actually get next turn, so that's fine. Which wonder would I want to get if I would get one? Probably the Big Ben, in all honesty. It would probably be the Big Ben. So this AI basically has no real military, so this war should be really easy when we can declare. I think it's gonna be next turn or the turn after. I think it's gonna say not 0 turns, and then we have to wait 1 more turn.
Men.
Yeah, exactly. So 0 more turns. Perfect. I'm gonna rotate. I think he placed down an encampment. He probably knows what's coming, but that's fine. Pisek will be an easy kill. Also, we got democracy, so let's swap to democracy. Mainly so we can plug in New Deal, for example. That's really nice. And also whistle banking again. I think I'm gonna definitely plug in Fascist Legacy. For the +5 combat strength when fighting in or just into... No. Fascist Legacy. All units gain +5 combat strength and war awareness is reduced by 15%. And then I think this is the best government we can... Maybe I put in public works over liberalism. And I think I'm also gonna stop building units, so maybe let's go for logistics. So the builders are a bit faster at chopping and doing other stuff. So in this city, let's now also get the Big Ben under construction. We can use some engineering to get it a bit quicker. Let's go in Liang. Let's, I guess, go for... No, let's appoint Moksha so we have every single governor. A little bit of era score right there. So we can declare next turn. How is the general looking? The first turns of the war are probably going to be without general until we can save by him. Unlucky. Maybe come here and buy another builder so we can do more chopping. So this will be the golden turn. Let's go vote me up for the Trade Confederation, and let's also do +100% scientific city-states. They went cultural and they went for me, okay. That's amazing. So it's, I'm sorry, but it's time. Declare surprise war. Do we actually, we can denounce and then maybe see if we do Casus Belli. There is no Casus Belli. Okay, unlucky. Declare surprise war. Everyone will get mad at me, so maybe let's get friendships with the AI. They're not yet mad at me. But I'm very sorry. It is time for you to go. We took this city literally in a single turn. That's a commercial hub, pretty nice. Move the field cannon up. General should be maybe next turn. In 2 turns, sorry. In 2 turns it's gonna be maybe. See that we just captured. We will probably go for the commercial hub and then the Hansa. First, let's get the monument granary and watermill. Probably buy a builder here to retool this a bit. Also get in here to do some pillaging maybe. So some of the AIs are a bit mad at me, but that's fine, I don't care. This is gonna be very nice for capturing the pyramids. We can now start also make railroads, so our units can move a lot quicker. We got the Big Ben as well, perfect. So let's go for this. This is basically going to give us an additional economic. Our government is really big, quite nice. So what would we plug here? How are our amenities right now? My hotkeys are gone, unlucky. We only have +3 amenities, so I think I'm actually going to plug in an amenity card here, like this one. Let's keep doing listening posts as well. My scout died, unlucky. The city should definitely be dead next turn, I think. How is the general situation looking?
If winning isn't.
Okay, we can... Okay, let's go for Cold War into Space Race. We're gonna get rocketry in a couple turns as well. These cities are very nice, of course. They're gonna be so massive in the war. I'm gonna pillage the rest. I didn't pillage this campus because I think the city will never ever be able to repair its campus because it has like 7 production. But the other cities I will definitely repair and pillage and repair. So let's also plug in Total War now. It's much better than 20 gold per turn. And yeah, got 1 builder in some cities as well. Also, every city that got the research lab, I will now focus on working the research lab entirely. A little bit of science. We still need to scale science quite hard, so let's keep moving up the military. City's gonna rebel, but honestly, who cares? In my capital, I think I'm gonna run commercial hub investments. Get this merchant. Could also just I guess we can get the stadium. Stadiums are good, very good. We should get them. So here, this is why I got the Vega to shoot down units. So here I'm also gonna place down the railroads, and then everything can move very fast. Can reassign our Victor to this city here. Next turn we're definitely getting our general. We can move him to the front line. Our alliance ran out with Tokugawa, so let's get research alliance again, because this is mainly the guy I'm trading with. Also do some Lux deals again with him. Okay, we got our general. Amazing. This one sadly does not work with bombard, so lol, I actually need to get the artillery online. Okay, maybe also do some aerodromes. Next turn we're also gonna find out if I was right and there is aluminium underneath the tiles. Here we're also definitely still in the pillage economy. Here as well. We can finish radio. Okay, actually we can check right now. Okay, there was no aluminum. I thought that would be, but there wasn't. Unlucky. Here we can go into the forums to try and get some pillages off. Okay, let's now go for rocketry to try and actually win the game. Japan is also still at war, so we also have like, we have giga bonuses against Inca. Fascist legacy, our ally that is at war with him.
From Stettin in the Baltic.
Cold War. Guess I'm gonna pass the scientist. Hopefully somebody else takes him. And then I want to take the next one. In these other cities, I think I'm gonna spam campus research grants. In this city, actually, I'm gonna go for some biplanes, but we need oil for that. So we're gonna have to get oil from somewhere. That's probably what we're gonna head to after I get the rocketry attacking from this side. I see. I got pike and shot armies. Interesting. I'm gonna not research rocketry, and I'm actually gonna go for rifling because I think we can actually next turn pillage for rocketry. In these newly settled cities, we will be going for campuses, of course, because that's the only way we're gonna, like, that's the way we're gonna win. So it would be very nice if we could get those. There's aluminum over here. That's pretty nice. Okay, so now let's go back to rocketry and pillage.
When you
And finish it, then go back to rifling. After rifling, we gotta get refining. Okay, in Magna City now it's finally time to get our beloved spaceport. I'm actually gonna do multiple spaceports probably, so these cities are probably all getting a good spaceport. This city won't get a spaceport because in this city we're gonna have to build boulders to insert production. Einstein, amazing, that's gonna be a huge boost to our science. We should be able to boost space rays actually, so maybe let's fill back for some techs like conservation. The war is also still going, by the way. Einstein, so let's use him. This should be... He also boosted plastics. Okay, that's nice, I guess. Okay, so we got... let's go for steel so we can get artillery. Here I think I'm gonna spam builders now. The city's still looking okay. So our science is about 700 right now, pretty nice. I'm gonna buy an ironclad to boost steel. Now I'm immediately gonna delete it. I'm that kind of gamer. Actually I could have upgraded this guy probably. But that would be almost as expensive, so let's also go for more units. Let's go for a builder and chop the research lab, I mean. More units would of course also be very nice. Inca is begging for peace. He can do that. Maybe also get an observation balloon. So my artillery have more range. So now we got artillery, perfect. This guy I also want to upgrade into an artillery. We need a bit more cash. Maybe we can do some pillaging. Just a tiny bit more. This commercial hub, for example. Nice. Artillery armies. And then we also got tanks. So let's bring back the cuirassiers. And now that we got artillery and tanks, this war should be a lot easier. Let's get Mexico back. Next time we can upgrade some tanks. We also need some more oil. How is our oil situation looking? Okay, so we basically have no oil or what? No oil in my entire empire. Nice. Thank you, game. Does any AI maybe have oil? Nope. So I guess we won't have tanks.
Better to fight for water. Dream.
Okay, next turn my spaceport comes online. Not having oil is really bad, by the way. Actually crippling. Maybe I'll have to like delete one artillery or something. It's really bad. It's not very nice. Okay, so we killed the capital of Inca, which is amazing. We can also keep on pillaging, by the way. Now we need to move our artillery forwards together with the observation balloon and get to work on the city that we actually cared about at the start of this war. We also got the spaceport. I'm now working on the encampment, but then we'll probably want to do the Earth satellite here. This city's industrial zone got pillaged, by the way. I need to counter spy probably on like the commercial hub, for example. Sounds good. Can we build 2 aerodromes somewhere? That's a nice question. How long would it take to build an aerodrome? 3 turns. Let's get it. And let's go for electricity maybe in the meantime. On the Earth satellite, we'll be done in 3 turns, but we can maybe get some of these builders. Get you off the spaceport, by the way. Who are you? You're irrelevant. Okay. Let's get you onto the spaceport. We also need another military engineer now that I saw it. That's okay. Place some lumber mills on these 2 remaining farms over here to maximize the production the city can have. Oh, we are running low on all resources. What the hell? Coal is gonna be easy fix, however, because we have some coal over here. Like we have a lot of coal over here actually. We'll need a builder, so I'll need to buy a builder soon. Maybe we can get some cash from the AI. And let's buy a builder. Improve some more coal, because we can also we also cannot build the railroads or something. That's I think I want to actually let this artillery die.
If it weren't for...
So we can give production to the city to get the Earth satellite a bit quicker. We also desperately need to build railroads over here, but we just need coal. We need like millions of coal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this artillery just die. I don't care, to be honest. Let's get to work toward satellites now. So we need to get to advanced flight. Okay, so my artillery died, which is hopefully gonna give me enough oil to... Now I should get +1 oil per turn, right?
So much...
Yes. So now we can upgrade 1 tank if we had enough gold. No, we will get enough gold. We're still going towards satellites, perfect. Okay, we can maybe launch the Earth satellite this turn. No, almost. It needs a bit more production. Let's go for it from the coinage. I don't think we have massive campus adjacency anyway, so 2 aerodromes. Okay, we got depredation on our cavalry. That's gonna be really nice. So here we can move and promote. Then we can also shoot couple times. Okay, we should also now be able to improve our coal. Hopefully start earning more. We also need to get this coal online. Like, imagine if we didn't have this city, like we would be... Like, imagine if we didn't do war, we would have so much coal. We would have needed so much coal and didn't have any. I don't think I care for the city of this one.
And in no... If God had...
Okay, I am getting completely spied on by every single civ in the entire game. They just kicked my Magnus out. So now the city's production is like a lot worse than it was. Let's get the seaport as well. Next, in the next turn, couple turns, we will be plugging in the... In the next ones, we will be plugging in the space card that gives me production towards space race. In this city, I think we're also gonna like redirect the... I think I'm gonna take the city actually. I changed my mind. But first, of course, we're gonna kill this city. So we can shoot once, then pillage, attack, and probably kill. Yes, exactly. Amazing. Everything as usual. Counter spying, but not on the correct. I need more counter spies. Okay, we also have more coal. Perfect. Okay, so we should be able to upgrade 1 tank. Which is gonna blast this city. And then the rest of my units, I think I'm gonna send to the right here. 2 turns we get satellites. Perfect. We can maybe boost it actually. Do we have anywhere we can get broadcast centers up? I think we can get broadcast centers up pretty much in all these cities to boost satellites maybe. So let's stack off satellites actually. We also need to boost composites. Okay, so I improved a bit more coal, so our coal per turn should really be fixed now.
Never mind them.
I think we can probably take this city this turn. It has 3 HP. Okay, so let's go for globalization. So we can get an international space agency card, which will ramp our science a bit higher. Because we still need a lot more science. Tanan Revo is in the game. Okay, go with getting to level 3 with these city states here. Actually, no, I want to work on Bologna. I have Kilwa, so that's more important actually. We have duplicates. Okay, we boosted satellites. Perfect. In these cities, I think I'm gonna go campus research grant. I don't see another way to make them more relevant. Moon landing? The moon landing. It's gonna take some time. Here it's 6 turns, and here it is 7 turns. So I guess we can do it right here. We need to wait for Magnus to still establish in the city. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Here we can finally take this city. And then we can rotate our artillery back. More coal, of course. So we basically got what we wanted out of this war. Now I'm just gonna look to pillage here. I'm probably still gonna take some cities over there, but mainly pillaging is now where I'm gonna focus myself on. Let's also stack our traders in our Magnus city. And here we can insert some builders to get this quicker. We still need a lot more builders and also more railroads. No, having no coal really sucks. Okay, let's go nanotechnology. We now have 7 charge builders, by the way, because we stole the pyramids, which is very nice because the amount of production you can input in the spaceport with the Royal Society is dependent on the amount of builder charges you have. So that's amazing. Is in range. And blast the city again. In my other cities, I'm just gonna run campus research grants right now. We're churning on maximum production here. Can also establish Magnus next turn again. Okay, so this is a problem. We basically have the worst stack tree that there is in the game. So we need to literally do everything. Okay, so we launched the moon landing. Perfect. Let's get to work. Also, let's now assign Magnus to my capital. So now we can do the Mars colony, which is 7 turns. It's basically an equal amount of time, so I think I'm gonna do it in the capital. We also got another engineer, okay. Okay, so I think we can also this turn kill this city. And I get to work on the campus, of course. So in this city, then I go, I guess, for harbors. Every turn I'm gonna buy builders in my Liang city, or every turn that I can, of course, because my goal isn't amazing. To feed into the spaceport. Let's also convert to oil power plant for the boost.
Aim for the moon.
And then this is, we're never gonna boost this, so I'm just gonna hard tag that. I'm gonna get a builder in my Machu city and improve these oil now as well. Also, there's a bark over here spamming units at me, but like my encampment can basically do so much damage that it's irrelevant. Okay, let's go for synthetic technocracy. So for the 30% production towards our city projects, and also for the power. So we have to use less power. So this city built its spaceport, so this city is basically just gonna spam campuses until we unlock the final projects. This city also building an airport right now gives no value, so let's go the thingy here. Let's counter spy in the industrial zone to protect the commercial hubs and stuff. Let's feed this builder into the spaceport. 4 turns. I'm hoping that I don't need robotics, but I think, yeah, I actually already, yeah, I need robotics, never mind. So we're gonna, this is gonna be a slow tech 3. So let's first get on to things that we can boost, like nuclear fusion we can boost, kill a fighter, build 2 drones we could do. We could build 2 drones if we go for computers first, maybe. I think it's also time to re-establish Victor to this city so we can hold loyalty for a bit longer. It's really unfortunate that my Magnus actually got unestablished by the AI. Let's go use our artillery again to blast this city wide open. I think I'm gonna use my tank for some pillaging. So we got synthetic technocracy. Let's go in there. So we still need integrated space and total war. We still need those, of course. E-commerce is pretty good. I guess rationalism is okay. Sports media, and then integrated international space agency, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna put Whistlebanken over fascist legacy. I don't think we need fascist legacy anymore. So now our science is real high. Yeah. So let's go for computers, then we boost through nuclear fusion. Then we need to buy or build a couple drones. It's fine. Let's also now backfill some technologies. Campus research grants as well. We have no oil still. So I think it's about time we bought that builder. These cities are absolutely in shambles, but so let's repair them. Okay, so we go for computers. We should be getting a lot of overflow from this. Let's go for me and let's go for... the AI will vote for me probably because the AI hates me. Oh no, they voted for Tokugawa, okay. So let's pillage here. So use basically some of my overflow. There is uranium underneath our encampment, okay. I think our culture is basically done, like we can get some envoys I guess somewhere. But we got what we wanted. So let's get more builders towards the Mars colony. I think I'm gonna go for market economy. This seems really good. Yeah. Let's also now finally get these oils up. Now that the war is basically over. that was, I should have gotten these ones earlier. Okay, let's we need 2 drones. How expensive are drones? I think I can upgrade this guy into a drone. Yeah. Then I need 1 more drone. 1600 gold. Okay. Village here, and that should be enough to boost this tech. Nice. Kill a fighter we'll never be able to do. Build a nuclear power plant. Sure. I guess here we can convert to nuclear power plant. It's gonna take 4 turns, so maybe we'll do it here instead. 3 turns only. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Voila. We have we launched the Mars colony. So now we need to wait basically until we get now we gotta wait until we have the exoplanet expedition. We can maybe do a search for the exoplanet expedition. So it's gonna be either of those. It's gonna be the exoplanet expedition because I searched for production. If you can click here on production, and then it will reveal 3 techs, and then you can click on units. No, not units. Wait, hold up. How does it work again? Production, which will highlight 3 techs, and then you click on improvements, which will highlight this one, which means that either of these 2 is the exoplanet expedition. So the exoplanet expedition is this tech right here. So we need to beeline this basically. That is because you can basically filter it out with this filter option. It's kind of a dumb mechanic, but like, so we gotta beeline that. I think we also boosted, except the nuclear power plant, we boosted everything on the way, so there is nothing more we can do to speed up science. Qua boosts. We have builders standing on our spaceports, so that they can be ready for when we need them. We can still do a bit more pillaging.
When God said.
So let's pillage one last time, get some science and guided systems. Now let's move to here. I actually don't care if I take the cities or not. That's irrelevant for me. I mean, I guess I can take this one with my cuirassier. More 7 charge builders. If we ran through an entire stack of builders in the Liang City, we need more though. I think some of my luck deals with the AI ran out. I mean, most of the AI are actually giga mad at me, so maybe they don't want to do Lux deals anymore. Let's get an Amber from Ottoman. Any more Luxus we could get our hands on? Unfortunately, I think this is gonna be it. So, oh, we can get this toys. Nice. And we actually reached the scientist, which is interesting. If we do a search for rainforest, I think it's probably this is already a very good one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it right here actually. Guy's still begging me for peace every other turn. But sadly, there is no peace.
I love.
So we can do one more pillage. Inca will die. We can actually maybe liberate Fazel. That's maybe a fun idea to do. So this scientist can go to here. This merchant will be toys. Okay, so next time we get our nuclear plants, I think I'm gonna go for robotics instead, so we can boost this.
Robotics.
So let's pillage here, and then kill the city. And let's do the same here. So okay, like I said, the exoplanet expedition is right here. I knew this basically because, like I said, I did the filter thingy. And then we need to get towards this. This is always the last tech in the game because this is future tech, and the tech before future tech is always the off-world mission where you can speed up your science victory. So we need to get this. Let's get a stadium. Also, why does Ottoman have spies? What? How does Ottoman have spies in my land when you are allied? That makes no sense. Whatever. So this will give me 400 science per adjacent tile. So yeah, I'm gonna use it there. Can use him. Okay, so one turn smart materials. My research lab got pillaged by a volcano. Unlucky. The next turn smart materials, so that means I'm gonna shift enter here. I'm also gonna tell these cities to focus science. So next turn we can... I'm not gonna make peace, I want to still liberate Fez, I think. Inca is basically like irrelevant. With one warrior among the men.
It's an I shall.
Also, apparently warrior monks do not count towards military score. I did not know that. Okay, so we can start to work on the exoplanet expedition. We can do 7 charge builders, ideally, yeah. Here we will also soon... okay, so I can use the scientist, so I think complete this stack. Or almost complete, I guess. Renew our research alliance with this guy. So our science is back up a bit. We can start bombarding Fez.
The injustice.
We lost suzerain of a city-state. Which one was it? It was Kumasi. No. Yeah, culture is basically... There are no envoys left. Culture is basically irrelevant. We can click on, like... Where is the aluminum card? Right here. But this is going to take 6 turns. It probably will never be relevant. Because we can start in 4 turns or so. Tour of War, and let's go for movement cards. Logistics. Let's advance so we get stealth this turn. Or seastead, sorry.
Then you drop.
And then it's 2 turns for off-world mission. Maybe we can get that down. Is this a flat tile? Yes, so we can definitely pillage this next turn. We can also definitely this turn launch the Exoplanet Expedition. I'm actually gonna swap this guy and use a guy that's less efficient, like has less build charges. So yeah, and then we can go campus research grant. Not commercial up investments, but we need a lot of science to get this. Maybe if I like buy a research trap and stuff. It will probably be 2 turns, but that's fine. We can work with that. So let's go to the next turn. We lost 2 turns of Mexico. That's not nice. Anyway, we get our 4th mission next turn. We can probably liberate this. In these front cities. Let's get builders moving up. These cities that have a spaceport, so basically all 3 of these. I'm gonna buy another builder and let's go. Okay, so we got our 4th mission. First of all, liberate Fez. Let's go for future tech. This also kills Inca, Keg W. Okay, so we liberated Fez, perfect. That's all that mattered. So we can go for aluminum projects in all of these cities. The city will be a bit. The city also needs to focus production now, not science. And I'll swap mines. Turns this one. Okay, we can buy 1 more builder. And then in the other cities, we can still do campuses. Campus projects. Prove this rainforest so I can chop it next turn. Oh no, I placed the railroad. Okay, that's fine. I think this line infantry can literally one-tap this city. Look at it, kill the city. Oh, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Can do 1 more aluminum project to go for electricity projects. Let's buy more builders from this city. Okay, we have no cash, never mind. Can also get our city-states back. Okay, let's go to the next turn. People are declaring war on me left, right, and center. I don't get why. They're like halfway across the map. Probably on my allies. Like, why?
There is nothing.
We did 3 more projects, so we should be going at like 7 light years per turn right now. 6. Okay, 6. Let's go for more. Let's go for future tech again.
This.
Let's continue, of course. More projects. So we're now on 12 turns, traveling 7 per turn. I won't put in any builders in this one because this one, if I put a builder in, this one will finish next turn. And that's actually, I don't want this one to finish because if I finish it, the city will be unpowered and then basically all of the projects I did in here will become useless for that turn. But that's definitely not what we want. So we got the core that gives me aluminum, this one. 12 right now, we will be at 19 the end of this turn, and then 2 projects will finish, and then this one will finish as well, I think. Not quite. Same reason as this one, I can't finish this one, because it will finish in the middle of a turn. 1 more. So this will barely be a sub 200 Science Victory, which is actually pretty okay, like I'm quite happy with that. So let's see. 9 light years, 90, so we'll be at 28.
If there is any.
So this is again a... Yeah, so I'm not gonna be putting in anything there. We can do an aluminum one. Let's go for future tech. But I don't think there is any way how we can speed up this game any further. Because We're traveling 11 light years per turn. Actually, if we... So next turn we will be at 39. Yeah, there is no way we can speed up this game. So it will be 2 shift enters. Also, somebody's going for a culture victory. I don't know who. But yeah, I hear rock band noises.
There is nothing.
So we are at 39 right now, probably. Yeah, we're having 12 per turn. So if I just shift entered, we will win the game on turn 197. Another war declaration. Like, I don't know what is happening. 3 people are at war with me for no reason at all. Hello, can we win? Can we win? Yeah, we win.
Much as our
Perfect.
ancestors did ages ago.
So let's look at the rankings, at the graphs real quick. Buildings constructed, we basically ramped. I want to see at the, I want to see the player science. Player science was pretty bad this game. I could have played this game way better, but it's fine. Number of combats, we went up as soon as we declared the war right here. Player score was also the war gave me a lot of score, I guess. Units killed, probably quite a lot. Cities captured, maybe. Yeah, we captured the most amount. The only one AI captured the city in this game. But okay, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching this entire playthrough, and I'll see you in the next playthrough.